Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the generator yet again, because as we've seen in the last video, after we clean the carb, drain the tank, put fresh fuel in it, unfortunately it still didn't start. However, during editing I remembered there was a disconnected wire that I found. I reconnected it to the terminal that it was literally right next to, so I'm wondering, was that disconnected for a reason, and that's what's stopping us? So probably first thing I'm going to do is disconnect that wire and just attempt to start it to see, was that our problem, or do we have further issue? If we have further issues, I'm going to check simple things starting at spark. Do we have spark? If not, why don't we have spark, and get it corrected? So let's go ahead and get that wire disconnected, and we'll see if this generator is actually going to start this time for us. Okay, so I'm trying to show you this. It's this blue wire here that I reconnected, so I'm just going to pull that out of there, and we're going to go ahead and see if this will start just the way it sits right now. If it does, awesome. If not, well, let's go ahead and get into further diagnostics. We'll check spark, that sort of thing, see what's going on there, and narrow it down like that. Okay, let's go ahead and just see if this thing will fire. So full choke. Well, did I turn the fuel on? Well, as you just seen, that wire was not the fix to get this machine running. So let's go ahead and get into further diagnostics to figure out what we're missing. It's got to be spark. That's my suspicion, is that we're missing spark, whether it be a bad plug, maybe a bad coil, or the coil needs to be pulled off and cleaned. Let's go ahead and take a look at that and see what needs to happen to get this thing back up and running. So I grabbed my spark tester, and we're going to go ahead and try to get that wired in. Right down in here. I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see. Here maybe. We got spark, so I'm going to go ahead and get that taken out real quick, and then we'll be right back, because I'm wondering, are we getting fuel to the carb? I know the line from the tank to the filter's good, but I don't know if the line from the filter to the carb is good. It might be collapsed. There could have been a little bit of watery fuel still in there, and that's in the bottom of the bowl, preventing it from starting. So I'm going to go ahead see about dropping that train bowl once I get this all disconnected. and we will see what comes out of our drain bowl, or our carb bowl, I should say. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just get this back off to make it easier to get to the carb bowl rather than fighting our way around the cover here. Right off to the side. We'll grab our 11s. Push out your vent tube. If you're going to use a screwdriver, just be very careful you don't tear the rubber seal. Fuel valve is closed. There's something in there. Oh yeah, looks like some water is in there. Ooh, gas in an open cut. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, you can definitely see water in that. We definitely still had water in the fuel. So you can see the water sitting in the bottom. Drain this into another container. I think we're good, other than a little bit of what looks like debris. Looks like we're pretty good here. So now, let's go ahead. I'm going to move these fuel containers out of the way. I'll deal with that afterwards here. So, let's go ahead and get this bowl dried out, and then I will obviously go ahead and get it bolted back on. make sure the bowl seal sitting down in there the way it's supposed to. Tighten that up a hair. Doesn't need to be He-Man'd on there. If you try and He-Man that, you will break it and then you're just buying a whole new carb. Okay, time to fight this back in place. Sort of. That down here, we'll get our two 11mm nuts back in place. Then I'll fight that PCV, which you won't be able to see any of what I'm doing with that because it's in behind. I'm just kind of flying by feel and pushing it in place where it needs to be. Perfect. Now in there, let's go ahead and get our filter back on. And we'll take this thing outside a little bit. Because this thing is loud. So let's go ahead, we'll get this thing moved outside and fingers crossed it will actually run this time. Okay, so I've got you guys positioned up just a little bit back. Just keep in mind, this is, if this starts, it's going to get really loud. So I'm going to go ahead, turn the fuel on, give that a minute, fill the float bowl up. Let's try it. So, as you've seen, we were able to finally get it running. Must have just been a little residual water between the fuel filter and the actual carb. There is a vacuum pump, like vacuum actuated fuel pump on here, so it could have been fuel in there. Runs good now. So one thing I'm going to do is, this past winter did get stored outside in a tarp, so I'm expecting that's where the water came from. That's my own stupidity. I should have had it stored inside, but I didn't because I just didn't have the room and it wasn't a priority. I do have a spot for it now, so it is going to live in the shed now that I have the 10x10 portable garage, as well as a place I can work depending on what I'm working on. If it can fit in here, we'll put it in here. It's closer to the tools. But like a rider, it's not going to fit in this shed, but it will fit in the portable garage. So we're going to go ahead and do bigger projects in there, smaller ones in here. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on notifications to be notified when I upload or go live, as well as hit that like button down below. It tells YouTube that I did something right, I guess. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one.